Trevor Phillips is one of the most chaotic characters Rockstar has ever created. But behind all the madness and violence, there are hints of a deeper, hidden story about who he really is and where he actually came from. Most people know Trevor as the unpredictable wildcard of GTA 5, but if you look closer, there are pieces of his past sprinkled throughout the game that suggest there's way more to him than we ever get told directly. The first clue is his relationship with his mother. It's easy to dismiss those few minutes we get with her as just comic relief, but if you think about it, that single interaction might be the most important moment of Trevor's story. The way he immediately becomes submissive and desperate to please her reveals something Rockstar barely touches on. Trevor's entire personality, the rage, the outbursts, the wild unpredictability, might not just be about drugs or being unhinged. It might actually be rooted in childhood trauma. The hints suggest that his mother wasn't just strict, she was emotionally abusive, controlling, maybe even neglectful in ways that shaped Trevor into the broken, violent man we know. That's not the part of Trevor's lore people usually focus on, but it explains so much about why he is the way he is. But here's where it gets really interesting. Throughout the game, Trevor references parts of his past that never get fully explained. For example, he claims he was in the military, but then later admits he never officially served. He also says he was trained as a pilot, but how exactly does someone from a dysfunctional family in Canada end up with advanced aviation skills if they never had the discipline to serve? There's a theory floating around that Trevor may have actually been part of an off-the-books program, possibly some kind of secretive training tied to smuggling or black ops. And when he got discarded, he spiraled into the unstable figure we see in GTA 5. Rockstar never outright confirms this, but the inconsistencies in Trevor's backstory feel deliberate, like they want players to wonder if there's a hidden chapter of his life that's too dark to talk about. Then, there's Blaine County itself. Why is Trevor so attached to that desert wasteland when he could live anywhere else? It's not just about the meth business or his gang. If you look closely at abandoned airstrips, trailers, and old government facilities scattered around the area, it feels like Rockstar left hints that Blaine County has a history of being used for secret operations, drug testing, military training, black market deals. Trevor choosing to stay there, of all places, almost feels like he's drawn back to the site of his own broken past. It's like his personal chaos is tied to the land itself, like he can't escape the environment that shaped him. And here's another overlooked detail: Trevor's intelligence. It's easy to think of him as just insane, but pay attention to how he speaks. He switches from psychotic outbursts to sharp, almost philosophical insights without warning. He manipulates, negotiates, and even shows surprising moments of empathy, especially with characters like Michael and Wade. This split between his chaotic side and his intelligent side suggests Trevor isn't just a crazy guy. He's someone who's been fractured by his past, carrying both brilliance and destruction at the same time. Rockstar may have built him as a walking contradiction to symbolize something bigger: the ugly truth about what happens when people are broken and then abandoned by the systems around them. What makes Trevor's lore so fascinating is that he feels like the missing link between Los Santos's glamorous crime world and Blaine County's gritty underbelly. While Michael represents control and Franklin represents ambition, Trevor is the ghost of the past, the raw chaos that never got refined. His story is less about crime and more about survival in a world that chewed him up and spat him out. And maybe that's why players are so drawn to him, because beneath all the madness, there's a tragic figure who never really had a chance to be anything else. So the next time you play GTA 5, pay close attention to Trevor's lines, his relationships, and even the world around him. There are secrets hidden in plain sight about his past that Rockstar never spells out. But if you connect the dots, you'll realize Trevor isn't just comic relief or random chaos. He's a character with one of the darkest, most mysterious backstories